All right, I'm joined here. Happy New Year, firstly, Ludumo Lamati. I'm joined here by you. RBO world champion last year, but promoterless at the moment. How are you feeling?
Happy New Year to you, my friend. Great man. It's good to be a world champion, but to me, I'm still that Ludumo. It's just a title in my belt, in my waist. So, yeah. With the promoter issues, I don't think it's an issue. Because if I wanted to be there, I'll be still there. It's just to accept their offers. But their offers, they were not good for me. I didn't see any improvement in their offers. I didn't see anything that's going to help me improve my career. So that's why I was like, look, anyway, they give me offers, and then when you're giving a fighter an offer and you say, take it or leave it. And that's what happened. And then I said, no, I'm not taking it. So I didn't take it, and then we separated. So that's what happened.
I want to go back to the beginning, though. When I first did an interview with you about signing for your former promoter, you were optimistic. You had apparently had a plan in store. What happened to that?
I'm going to be honest to you. Yeah? You see, from the first I saw, Pumzi went there, strike the offer, try negotiate the offer. He said he got a fighter, which is me, and blah 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 blah. Can he put him in the promotion company? And then he said yes. And then Pumzi came to me back, and then he said, look, we got a promoter here, which is Golden Glove. I was happy because I was inactive. And then after that, they called back, and after that, they called Pumzi, telling him, look, we're going to bring you a manager for you. Then that's where I saw, this is, you can't call someone, tell him go manage that. As a promoter, you can't pick for manager, because what are we going to negotiate? It's the same thing as Don King used to do to Mark Tyson and the other guy. That's an old thing. He will give his stepson to boxers to manage them. So he was negotiating to himself. So I saw it there. You see, this is not legit. This is not fair. And then that's where I saw it. And then I was just going along with it. But I knew. And when you see something like that, you must always make a plan. A backup plan. So I did that. I make my backup plan. I knew things are not going to be well, because from the first, man, it wasn't fair. You come with the fight and then they tell you, no, you can't manage. We're going to give you that one. So what is that? That's not fair. You see, so I saw it there. And then I go along with it because I just needed an action.
Let's look at the good part of this whole of last year. You became a world champion.
I became a world champion. Yes, I became a world champion. They gave me a chance, which I appreciated. But this is my career, and the age now, I'm turning 30 this year, so I need to make good decision, and I need to know what's the way forward. So I didn't see the way forward there, man. And for example, like, how can you tell a 30-year-old to crawl before you walk? A 30-year-old.
That's what you were told?
Yeah, soon I'm going to turn 30 in 4 or 5 months. And then you're telling me to crawl. Number 15 in the world, you tell him to crawl before you walk. So I saw it there. I wasn't taken serious from the first place, man. So, yeah, I was just going along with it.
I was following news stories, and it was suggested that you would have to rematch Estrada again. What other options were you given?
The option I was given is to fight Estrada, was to fight Sonjita, which Sonjita didn't want it, which I didn't want it. The other offer was Zolani Tete. The other offer was Chris from UK on this month, 29 this month. I didn't like the money that they were offering. And, in December when you prepare, you're going to spend a lot, you see. So, yeah, man, it's just... And also to take your champion and to someone who's not rated, and you go give him at the backyard of that guy, we understand the boxing, how it is. So it was just, I felt like it's an exchange. So that guy was going to do his best to take my rating, and then he's going to... So when I was weighing their offers that they were offering me, it wasn't good for me. It was just good for the promotion. Of it, I'm not there for the promotion, because that promotion is going to stay there for long. My boxing career is not going to stay for long. So it's my way or highway. Or we must meet together, or let's meet each other halfway. But you know what? We didn't do that. So they walk away, I walk away. So yeah.
When we talk about pay, and because you became a world champion, obviously you're due to have an increase, a substantial increase, let's say, and you're looking at some of the, maybe the undercard fighters that are getting paid the same as you, or if not more than you.
Look, for example, the offer that they were giving me, I'm close to Prince Patel, you see. So when I was like talking with the guys when I'm in the UK, I understand, in UK, for example, the ticket, the ticket start to £40. You know how much is that? That's 700. You understand? So the value for me to go fight there, you can't tell me I must go fight there for rents. Why not? Why?
So do you think...
Does that make sense?
So wait, do you think that you obviously could do a better job managing fights on your own or with your manager?
Yeah, because remember, we got Larry Winston as our manager, but Larry is not into boxing too much. He just makes sure anything that we do that makes business sense, because he's good at that side of a business and he knows his role. So Pumzi, he's a boxer, he's a former boxer, he knows what's right, he knows good fights, he's no fighters. For example, Chris, I think I will walk Chris through. I think I was going to beat him easy, but I need to know how much am I fighting for, and boxing is dirty, man, and the promoters, the old school think fighters are slave, For example, if you're a fighter, and then another promoter wants something from you in a UK, so the money that he's gonna pay you, it's not gonna come to you. You just like a dog, a greyhound dog, like a race or like a horse. You see, so they're gonna go take you there to fight, but you're not sure how much you're fighting for. But there, and another thing that we boxers, we don't ask where the money come from, who is paying us because at the end of the day, that money is gonna ask to us. See, so in boxing, there's that shit, man, and it's too much. And the old school, they need to stop fucking around, playing with people's life, because we put our life there. You see, and you must check it every time when a fighter retired. You have a tax problem, and with the money that he doesn't fucking know, with the money that he never even fight for, he doesn't know. And the taxman comes the other day, knocks in his door, he said, "Hey, look, you own this much." He said, "I've never even fight for that money. I never even have that money in my bank." And then you ask me for that money. So in boxing, there's such a things like that. You can see now Crawford and is also suing Top Rank because of the monies that he didn't know and the other stuff. But I'm not going to go to that. But you see, and when you're standing up, not standing up in a bad way to these guys, just to show them you understand what's going on. And at the end, you don't want to be asked monies you don't know. And they don't want to sit down and reason with you. So are you telling me we're negotiating when we're negotiating on the phone? Is that a negotiating when people are sitting down talking on the phone? It's not. That's where I see I'm not taken serious. That's another thing. So you can't be sending messages. Look, we talk, you call me, we have a meeting, let's come and sit down and talk and show each other. You see, because this is my career, man. You see, I eat, I put food in this. And if someone doesn't show or doesn't take it seriously, I get hurt or I get pissed off. It's not fair.
All right, so, I mean, at this point, you spoke about your split, you spoke about your future, but what is actually the immediate next step for you, for your fans that want to know what's coming up?
I'm going to tell fans to stay tuned because we're working on something. For now, I wish Coach Pumzi was here. We kicked off 2 offers. You see, there's already offers coming. You see, it's not even in the country, it's outside. Russian, they did put an offer, UK put an offer, but we're working on something bigger than that they were offering. So I know what I'm doing, man. So they must stay tuned. March, April, I'll be fighting for something big.
Do you see yourself fighting as a free agent, or do you see yourself with a promoter in the future? What is your plan?
For now, I'm a free agent. We're negotiating a deal with the promoter. I can't say anything yet. Yeah, you know.
All right. Okay, so when that news breaks, we'll be on the.
I think you'll be the first to know, man.
Since we're allowed to talk to you.
Yeah, since you're allowed to talk to me, yeah, you told me you were not allowed to talk to me. That's another thing that makes boxing bad, when the promoters and the managers have their issues and they put fighters involved. You see, we don't need to be part of that. You see, and another thing that people need to understand, this is a competition. People are here to compete. So if you don't like a competition, don't come and compete. You see, Hey, this is an exposure. You're giving us an exposure. It's good for boxing. Well, why they stop you to do that? That's not fair. You see stuff like that. You see, I'm all about fairness, bro. And if you're not fair, you're gonna come mad at me. That's all. If you come mad at me, no, you're not fair. You're just killing the boxing. That's all.
Yeah, I'm glad that I've got a level playing field. I can come visit you now as well. Ludumo, I just wanted to hop on one topic. Zolani Tete did mention that in his post-fight interview, and I think you know what I'm referring to, that he doesn't want you to lose to him because it'll affect your status in the world and your not being able to feed your family because of a loss to him. What was your thoughts on that comment?
What comments again? What did he say?
That you take a loss to him and you wouldn't be able to earn as much as you would now.
Look, I'm not gonna say about losing to him. If you think I was gonna lose to him, look, that's what he was thinking. But for me, I respect Zolani. I sparred with him. I helped him in a lot when he was going overseas. And I remember listening to his voice note. And when he was given the offer for the fight, he acted as a big bro. And he always acted as a big bro to me since amateurs. I remember when I was an amateur, he was a senior and I was a junior. He will always take care of my stuff, bags. Didn't come with the blankets in the games. He will come with the blankets for me in the live games. He was always a big brother to me. So I wouldn't take that offer also.
He said he wouldn't take it either, but I think it's more of a respect thing. And
there's a respect between me and him. He have a class, man, you know. And like I said, he always acted as a big bro. And
I think what happens is if I ask someone a question, you're not going to say that you're going to lose to someone. So Zolani would naturally say he's going to beat you, and you would say the same thing in return.
Yeah, that's it. You know, he's a fighter. He's not here to accept someone to tell him he's going to lose to. Same as me, I'm a fighter. That ego, that's the ego. We can't take it away from fighters. So yeah, but the respect is there between me and Zolani.
And the truth of the matter is, who can put the money up for that fight? Not here in South Africa.
I don't think here in South Africa. I don't think even a promoter overseas, because you won't make business to him.
You're right, they won't get a return.
Yeah. So yeah, man.
All right. Anything lastly that you want to add?
Nothing much, man. It's just the fans must stay tuned, man. Big things are coming. This is just a step. Anyway, everything from last year went according to the plan. You see, I'm telling you, it went according to the plan. We knew we're not going to go for long with the Golden Glove. Sorry to say so, but the approach wasn't good, man. Let me say that the approach wasn't good. You come with the fight and then tell, you can't manage, bring that. I feel like they undermine my coach. They undermine Larry, you see. So from the first, you can see it wasn't good. How I know? It wasn't fair. How I know? Because you can't come with the fight and then tell you can't manage. Let me manage him. Let me bring someone to manage him. You see, let me bring someone who's working in this company to manage you. It's Don King. Don King did that. And how can you do the same thing that mostly a promoter that has been crushed in the sport of boxing and you do the same thing? Are you a good promoter when you do that? I'm not saying you're a bad promoter. Are you a good promoter when you work like Don King, when you do things? I don't say Don King is a bad man. No. Don have a very good career in boxing, but there have been some says of like something like that. When I look at it, it's not fair. I can't put someone that's working on Golden Glove and tell him to go manage fighters. What I'm going to negotiate with the promoter? You working for them, man. There's nothing you're going to negotiate for me. So I saw it from the first place, man. The deal wasn't fair. It was stinking.
I'd like to thank you for your thoughts. And again, Happy New Year. And I look forward to hearing all the news that's to come.
Yeah, all the news to come. You're going to be the first one to know. We're going to announce everything. We're going to make maybe a press conference or something. Man, it is what it is. We're moving forward. Thank you, Golden Glove, for making me a champion. I appreciate that so much. But we just didn't see eye to eye. And me, I thought we were just going to be quiet and leave this, It's just we didn't see eye to eye. But when I see it on the newspaper, that I think I'm here, but I'm not there, and all that stuff, and I've been shown a door. So all that stuff hurt me. Yeah. And, I have blood, man. I have feelings, and I'm somebody's son. And if you say something to me, I'll say it to you back. If you give me respect, you're going to get respect. You see, that's me, and that's how I roll, and that's how I do things. And I wish not to disrespect anyone, but if you giving me a right hand, I'll give you a right hand. But if you give me a left, I'll give you a left. I think it goes like that.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Ludumo. I appreciate that. So now stern ending to that. Thank you.
Man. Yeah, man, that's up. Respect, man. There must be always respect. But if respect is not there, you can't get the respect.